Hey there, Wargamers! Justin the Arm Painter here from Batrep Designs, and today I'm joined with Bob from the Garrison, and we're going to be playing a game of Maelstrom of War, Escalation, and the Dawn of War deployment type. Alright, so for my forces, I've got 2 Tactical Marine squads with Plas Razorbacks. They are WYSIWYG, so we've got Combi Plasma, Power Sword, Plasma Cannon, Combi Plasma, Power Sword, Plasma Gun. Had to do that for points. For my HQs, we've got Azrael and Brother Librarian Nabil. We've got a unit of 10 Hell Blasters with their pew pew guns, a repulsor, and 3 units of Cannon Fodder Scouts.
So on the Eldar side, we have the Fire Prism, standard loadout, 2 units of Rangers, 20-man Guardian Blob with Missile Launcher, Hemlock Wraith Fighter, 9-man unit of Dark Reapers, Wraith Blades with their Spirit Seer, and Wave Serpent with the pew pew guns.
Alright, so we've went ahead and got our deployments done, and Bob has chosen for his special mission objective thing for this one, Purge. And you want to talk about why you deployed where you did?
Scouts over here because there's a really good fire lane this way and they're already sitting on an objective. Dark Reapers are here because they're not affected by movement for their weapons, so I get unerring accuracy on 3 up to hit anything, pop them out from behind, and then they can shoot anything. Fire Prism, very similar idea. I can still pop him out and shoot any vehicles that pop out if I don't get first turn. Other unit of Rangers up here just kind of push out a deep strike bubble away from me, and then my flyer over here to also help with the bubble.
I have deployed kind of pushing out the bubble here because he's got some stuff in Deep Strike Reserve, so my scouts are out kind of to push out that bubble. The rest of the stuff is kind of castled up here. This has got unit number 1 of Tactical Marines in it with Azrael. This has my Hell Blasters in it. This one right here has got Librarian Nabil and squad number 2 of Tactical Marines. And I have chosen for my special mission objective, Take and Hold. I figure that's going to be a pretty common card to come up in the deck and to maximize victory points. I figured I would take that one, and because the objectives are kind of nearby my stuff, maybe I will be able to get on those. So I finished deploying first, so we're going to go ahead and roll off to see who gets first turn. So I get +1. Here we go. Aha! Dark Angels turn 1.
See if I can seize.
No, don't do it!
I did not.
Aha! Alright. Alright, so for Dark Angels turn 1, we're going to go ahead and generate our tactical objective. Priority orders received. When this tactical objective is generated, immediately generate a bonus one. It does not count towards the number of active ones. My Warlord can only do this one. Mission critical objective. When this tactical objective is generated, roll a d6, score 1 victory point if you control the corresponding objective marker. If the corresponding objective marker was controlled by your opponent at the start of your turn, you control it in your turn, score d3. Let's go ahead and roll that. Hold objective marker 6. I do hold it. That is over here with the scouts, except I will have to get on that with Azrael, which is definitely going to change what I'm going to do for my turn. So let's go ahead and unfortunately do a disembarkation with Sir Azzy. This is not what I want to be doing, but he's got to do what he's got to do. And he'll have what, 6 in a row?
Yeah, you can get there with 6.
So we're going to go ahead and do his 6-inch movement. So that'll put him roughly right around here. And we're going to go ahead and run him. He got a 5. So it's a 6, so 5 will be right around here. Alright. I don't think we're going to disembark anything else. Let's go ahead and push forward. So we're going to move our Razorback, which has a 12-inch move. I'm just going to go ahead and push up over here. And we'll go ahead and do the same with our Repulsor. Roughly a 12, he's just going to follow suit. Boop. And this Razorback over here will do the same.
The Castle Train.
Yep. And I think what we're going to do when we go into the shooting phase, which is going to be a really quick Dark Angel's turn, is we're going to pop smoke on the 2 Razorbacks and use auto launchers on the repulsor. So if you shoot my Razorbacks, -1 to hit, and -1 to hit against this because of auto launchers. And going into shooting with the rest of my things, I think my scouts might have some shots. Let's see what we got range on over here. We got 24 inches on the bolters. I can shoot some rangers. I cannot shoot any Dark Reapers. So let's go ahead and pop 4 shots into your rangers over there. Alright, scouts, do your do. Alright, so with the Dark Angel's chapter tactic, if they remain stationary, you get to reroll 1s, which they were. Whoop. And these are strength 4, I believe your toughness 4. Toughness 3. Oops, so I wounded on 3s.
So you're -1 to hit because of the looks.
Ooh. Well, I probably screwed the...
We can just redo it since we're video.
Yes, no, I have to test it. Okay, that's fine.
Well, I was going to say, I just restarted. Go ahead.
Alright, so here's my 4 shots into the Rangers.
-1 for the cloaks.
So hitting on 4s instead of 3s. So we re-roll the 1s. Alright. See if we wound. I got a wound. Take your arm save.
Let's see, I'm in cover. Is there any AP on this?
No AP.
No AP. Alright. Here we go, tissue paper. I made it.
You have lived. Alright, so that is going to conclude my moving and shooting, but we're going to check to see objectives that were scored, which I totally got mission objective critical. Azrael is holding objective number 6, so I will get 1 victory point for that one, and then 3 victory points because of priority missions received.
So he's already up 4-0.
Yep, so we'll be going into Eldar turn 1.
Alright, so for my objective, I drew tactical objective, secure objective 2, which happens to be sitting underneath the tank and beside a Big Brother tank. Probably not going to get it this round. Movement, they're not going to move for obvious reasons. And we're going to take the fire prisoners not moving this time. These guys are over here, 6 inches.
I like Dark Reapers getting out here. So while he's moving, folks, one of the things that we did mention at the beginning is that we're running the ITC rules for the buildings, and this building right here, if you saw the from the Day 12 series where Austin did the version work on this, we boarded up the bottom floor to conform with ITC rules. So all these buildings, we're assuming the bottom windows are blocking just to prevent turn 1 blast shenanigans. So he's moving his Dark Reapers into a better vantage point to shoot, since the bottom floors were considered blindside blocking. So that is why on turn 1 I did not go with some of the stuff. Keeping it fair.
And balanced.
And balanced, correct.
These guys are not going to pop out.
Eldar trickery. His flyer, I know we discussed off camera as he was playing his turn. His flyer really eyeballed Azrael. Not sure what he's going to plan to do with it. We're about to find out.
Well, it's got 60 inches of move, so I'm not really going to bother to measure where he's going to land at. There. With his wound token.
Handy wound token.
Alright, so for my movement phase, that's everything. For my psychic phase, my Hemlock is a psyker. He's going to try to smite that tank. He got it.
Okay, and I cannot deny the Ritualist and Psyker on the table, is that correct?
Sure, we'll go with that because that's the only rule I know of.
Okay, so you got it. Let's see how many wounds you
3 mortal wounds on that tank.
Here's one of my handy dandy widget things here made by Death Ray Designs. If you guys badger often enough, we'll get some of these put on the website for you. Ooh, hard to do with one hand. There we go. So I'm going to count up. So this vehicle's got 3 wounds on it.
How many does he have total?
10. At least 10.
Okay. Alright, so psychic phase is over. We're going to move on to our shooting phase. We'll get some of the less priority stuff out of the way. My rangers are going to shoot this unit of scouts. Except for that guy. You can't see anything. Everybody else is going to shoot that unit of scouts.
Don't do it. Do it. Do it. What's the strength on?
Strength 4.
Alright, so you're winning on 4s.
No wounds.
Ha ha! Their armor, not really protected.
Armored by faith.
They do have faith. They're fake marines.
I can split fire like this way.
Yep, you can give these up in what you like.
And this is not for range, folks, just to make sure we follow the line of sight rules that we set up.
You can see it for sure.
So I got these 4 guys that can see that tank.
Where
One shot apiece.
Where are the other 6 going?
The other 6 are going to go with those scouts, the ones that can see them.
4 scouts. Alright, so remember your -1 to hit because I popped them.
Nope. Hit on a 3 no matter what.
Don't do it.
I roll 2s.
I'll take it. My
So
spoke
strength 8.
So winning on 3s. Too much spending the command points?
No, not yet.
Alright, so please don't kill my scouts, sir. I think all 6 should be able to see in some capacity.
These are going to shoot 2 shots apiece.
How'd they get you?
Because their weapon is multiple. It's heavy 2 or heavy 1.
No!
The heavy,
Eldar chicory, Bob?
the heavy 2 is strength 5, -2 AP, and 2 damage.
Fine. And what'd you say the strength loss was?
5.
So you're winning on 3s. Alright, 4 scouts. Your armor will hold.
Not all ones.
Alright, so
-2 AP and 2 damage apiece.
Alright, so you have 7, which you're gonna roll yours.
Okay.
And I've got +1 to my save from the building as a cover. So that puts me at a 3, and you said -2.
Yeah. So
5.
you're at 4s. 3 would go to 5, 4 out of 5 becomes 4 because of cover.
They're 4.
Oh, they're 4 naturally.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, 2 yes, so 5.
Here we go. Purple dice. Roll the Eldar Webway dice. I think they all died. Okay. First blood, Eldar.
That gives me 1 victory point. It's not marked because I'm conceited, it's because this dial doesn't go to 0. Alright, so then I will spend a command point to use Fire and Fade.
What'd I do?
It allows me to move a unit 7 inches after it's shot.
Some more Eldar trickery with these little fellows running to hide. Running to hide. Yeah. So I'm seeing now, maybe I should have just not brought up ITC rules because I could shoot them.
It was your idea.
You're hiding them from me. This is not fair.
You're right, I'm hiding them from you.
It's not fair.
Alright, so Fire Prism is going to shoot at the damaged tank.
Alright, so Fire Prism
Has the prism cannon. Let me turn and face the camera. Has the prism cannon and an assault cannon down here. Prism cannon has several methods of fire. I'm going to go with focused. Lloyd, what's your toughness on here?
I believe it's 7.
So I'm going to go with focus, which gives me D3 shots at strength 9 minus 4 AP.
-1 because it's small.
No, these are roll for my shots.
Oh, 5 shots.
No, 3 shots.
He didn't take my mess up. I'll take 3 over 5. Alright, so now we're -1 to hit.
So I'm hitting on 3, so 4s.
Alright.
So 2 hit.
Strength is
9.
So wounded on trees.
1 got through.
What's the AP?
Which I'm going to command from
No!
Yep.
No!
6. The AP is -4.
So you got, what, 2 wounds or 3 wounds?
2 wounds.
Alright, so I think they just go straight through.
I don't know what your armor says.
3.
That -4 even with cover. Well, -4 with cover, you still have a 6. Do you have cover?
No.
Okay.
Just -1.
Yeah, it just goes through. So D3 wounds. So 3 wounds. He could have been a lot better.
He's still alive. Alright, so it'll be at 6.
Then he's going to try to shoot his assault cannon.
Don't do it.
2 hits. Strength 6.
So 5.
Sure. No wounds.
You live to fight another day, little guy.
Well done.
No! How much more do you have to shoot me with?
We've got these dudes and then that guy over there. These 3, they're going to shoot this unit of scouts. I'm going to say these 2 couldn't see him because of where the building is and line set blocking.
Okay.
So those 3 at that unit of scouts, they'll all hit.
No.
1 wound.
Alright, here we go.
Go ahead and keep on first.
Alright, the Green Lantern dice. No! Don't want to reroll it? Don't want to reroll it? No. I'm sorry, Scout. The Emperor has demanded that you give your life for this cause. What else we got?
This guy's assault guns. We're going to shoot at that thing.
With the tank?
Yeah, the tank.
You can't see it.
I can't see.
I'm pretty sure there's a big building in the way. Like, guys on camera tell me now.
Pretty sure that's not in the way.
Okay, fine. I'll allow it.
Alright, so this is for my number of shots. And I drop it down on the ground. Because it's D3. Assault, or it's assault D3 and these auto hit. So 4.
Okay.
The auto hit at strength 12.
No. So that's 3 wounds.
They're -4 AP and they do 2 damage.
I think he ain't gonna die.
Let's see if he blows up.
Here we go. Here we go. He does not.
Now don't you have to roll for the people inside of it?
You're probably correct.
Like on a roll of a 1, they take a more. They take a more.
I'm gonna defer to your judgment because I don't know. There's 5 people in there.
Okay.
So let's just roll these. 3 regular dudes. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, but we're
If they're different models, yes, you have to differentiate.
no
So they're
ones.
fine.
Special weapon. I'm sorry. I don't like that blue dice. It's all right. Here we go, Sarge. Aha!
Wasn't the librarian?
Azrael was in this one.
As
Librarian.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. All right. So you kill my tank, and the dudes get out.
Yes.
So we're gonna do a little strategery here. Let's put the tank back. It was roughly about there. This has a 3-inch side on it, so that corner right there. Alright, dead guy. My dudes will get out and they will be right here. The First Legion's boots are on the ground, Bob. Are you prepared?
Sure.
Okay.
And that is the end of Eldar. I do have assaults. No, I'm not going to do assaults. That's the end of Eldar turn
Sure,
1.
you don't want those bros to assault those bros?
I don't think I can get there.
I mean, I want to overwatch you,
I know you do.
and I want to kill them in melee, so...
But no, I don't think I'm going to get there.
The sergeant said you won't do it.
That's fine.
Dang it.
Like I care what the Monkas say is me. That's what the Eldar call the humans, by the way. It's me. It's monkey.
It's not going to say that next turn.
We'll see.
Objectives. Did you complete them?
I did not control objective 2, which is still sitting under your tank.
Right here. Do you want to pitch that objective or hold on to it for future time?
I will hold on to it for now.
Alright, so end of Eldar turn 1. He's got 1 victory point to 294. Going into Dark Angels turn 2. Alright, so for Dark Angels turn 2, we're going to go ahead and flip our 2 objectives. We have Kingslayer, which is going to be useful next turn, when he brings the winged fella down and I shoot him in the face. Or try to. And for our second one, we've got Defend Objective Marker 1. So, off screen, I was doing a little bit of thinking about objectives, and Objective Marker 1 is here. That's a real bad spot to be because these guys in their black armor of death are ready to murderize things. So I think we might just ignore Objective Marker 1 for now and see how the rest of the turn plays out. For right now, I think his flyer is probably #1 threat to my stuff. Fortunately, I've got my delete button here, which is the Hellblasters, and for my movement phase, that's actually what we're going to start doing. We're going to start with a Disembark. So this little edge of our movement widget here is 3 inches, so we're going to go ahead and dump out a bro at 3. And we'll put everything else on par. And some of these, I may actually have to move forward a little bit to get them in rapid fire range, but I think most of them are probably really close as is. But we'll do what we have to do. Point the way. Point at the target, sir. Point at the targets. Alright. So now that those are deployed, we're going to go ahead and move this fellow forwards, because I don't think I'm going to be getting back in. I don't want to come too far around the corner and get shot by Hellblasters, because he's got a 12-inch movement. I think hiding just a smidge of digital over here is probably not a bad idea. Yeah. Aim your gun at the target. Alright. For other disembark things, we're going to go ahead and dump out our librarian here. So let's poop him out. Get out of here, librarian. Oof, no. Because he's got deep strikers, we want to make sure the librarian is bubble wrapped as good as possible. So he'll be there, and we will go ahead and disembark our infantry here. Whoops. Earthquake! As I destroy Azrael, and all my scouts shift.
The Azrael that you spent how many hours painting?
I don't want to talk about it. Alright, so
Back on target.
we're going to go ahead and disembark here. Ooh, you know what? We want the plasma cannon close up. We'll give him maximum distance. It's going to be the important. Alright, so let's go ahead and move the scouts first. So
The scouts that everyone forgot are right there.
So 6 inches will get him here, 3 inches up, boop. 3 inches forward, boop. And we're just gonna spot move the rest of these fellows somewhere in this vicinity. Alright, so this guy looks like he's got maybe an inch forward and 3 up, so that'll be 4. I'm gonna do 5, 6. And he'll do the same. Fly in behind them, and these guys will. Yeah. It's gotta be on the bottom floor, actually, you know? Stream a little bit. That makes good. Good sound, tactical sense. Alright, so for additional movement, we're gonna come over here. We're gonna move these tactical squad, or tactical bros forward 6 inches. I don't think that there was any shock about where they were gonna go. We need to purge the Xenos with heretic, which I'm not sure what we would classify the Eldar as, but we're going to go with both.
They're Xenos.
The heretical Xenos now. We're going to go ahead and move the Hellblasters into rapid fire range now that they're disembarked. And it looks like the front line is probably pretty close to rapid fire as is, but we'll just move. Let's slide a little bit. That seems like good sound idea here. Alright, let's make sure all of this is within 12. Ooh, no. 12 would be here. Get up there, homie. Let's just slide. Because you guys are probably going to see what's coming. Azrael's going to be coming around this corner. With his 6-inch move, which will get him here. And we're going to forego his shots and go ahead and run. got a tree. Alright, I'm not displeased with being where he's at. To help with bubble wrap. Yeah, to help with the bubble wrap a little bit, move some of these scouts up out of cover, just because if he deep strikes in this vicinity, I want to maximize things that he's going to have to chew through to kill Azrael, or at least attempt to do so. Alright, let's go ahead and get our librarian up here. Where do you want to go, Libby? That's a good decision, very good. Tough decision. We'll just come up here. We'll get him in the middle, the thick of things. We'll be alright. We're going to go ahead and move our Razorback forward. 6, 9. Okay, so I can see a little bro there. And I think that's going to go into the psychic phase for Dark Angels. I've got a few nifty things for this guy. Nothing super amazing. This is a tough decision. Do I want to mind worm your Rangers? I want 2 aversions. You know what? We're going to try and cast Aversion on your Flyer.
What is Aversion?
If he doesn't die, he has to subtract 1 from all of his hit rolls for the next turn.
Okay.
Here we go. Will I get it? I did not. And we are going to go ahead and smite, which the smite is going to hit your Rangers because they're the nearest unit. Here we go. Smite away. Get him, brothers. Is your brother librarian to deal? Oh my god, the same roll. Well, Brother Nabil has botched it.
He didn't drink his coffee, folks.
He did not. Alright, so going into the shooting phase.
I'm just going to stand over here because that's where I have to be.
Yes. We're going to go ahead and calculate some Hellblasters here. We discussed before we started how we were going to use the Hellblasters, in particular with the Overcharge rule and Plasma. We're opting to house rule to make it to where the it gets hot roll of a 1 as a natural roll, no modifiers. Some of you guys out there may think it's cheesy because it's Hellblasters. However, that's how Rogue Trader does it, and with the -1 to hit modifier stacking, it almost makes that one class of weapon Plasma useless. Which, if he was being cheesy, this could have been really bad for me if we were using that. So he is fortunately not, and we've agreed to make it to where they only kill themselves, only roll over 1, a natural roll. So when you guys see these rolls, if it comes up, now you know. You've been informed. And through that whole spiel, I still didn't get enough dice out because you can't count fast. Alright, so we are going to overcharge these, and we are going to use the stratagem to increase the damage output of Plasma by 1. So I use a command point of my 9, and because I used a command point, I get to roll and see if I get it back. And this is the handy dandy Death Ray Designs dice. I got a 6, so I get my command point back. If I spend any more command points for the turn, I'm not going to roll that because they FAQ that you can only get 1 point back per turn.
Using my last 2 command points, I'm going to play Lightning Fast Reaction, so he's at additional -1, so he's now -2 to hit on all the turns.
Alright, so I would normally be hitting on 3s, I'm now hitting on 5s. Alright, and I am overcharging and use my stratagem, so these will be 3 damage apiece. And this is going to be a big handful of dice here. Here we go. Alright, so
If you roll 1,
I get to reroll all failed hits with Azrael. The 3s do not get to be rerolled because those would have been hits. This is the way the negative modifiers currently work. But the 1s and 2s, I do get to reroll. That's a 6.
I was just pointing at
2. And the 4s would be hits. No, we have 5s.
you don't pass the 6.
So I don't get to reroll 4s. Okay. So just the 1s and 2s. Alright. That's still not bad, folks. That was terrible. Ooh, there's still a 1 in there. So the dude dies. Okay, so we're going to take out this little Hellblaster bro over here. That killed himself. And these are strength 8 to your toughness what?
No, those 2 are 4s.
Oh, sorry.
2 dice.
Okay. So what's his toughness?
You would ask me that. It's on this 6.
So I'm going to be wounding on 3s. Oh,
Wow.
Alright, so that's AP minus 4.
Okay, that's impressive. Come on. I'm pretty sure it's a 3 up. What's your, what's the number of wounds?
That's going to be 6 total. It's 2 wounds, 6 damage. Alright. 3 damage each.
Right, but I have to roll for the damage of the spirit stones. It's,
okay.
It's 6 up. I don't get any saves because I don't have it in bonus set. Alright, folks, here we go. 1, 6. So he takes 5 damage, ladies and gentlemen. Which will drop him to 7. You're right, 1 hit. This is a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Here, put that on 7.
Okay, so we've got 7 left.
7 left.
Alright, so Azrael's going to go ahead and shoot at him.
You're still at your minus 2.
Yep, and he is within rapid fire range, so he's not going to overcharge. Yeah, so we'll just rapid fire with the plasma. And those will hit.
Mm-hmm.
And what did you say your toughness was?
6.
Okay, so winning on 3s. Okay, so this is AP minus 3, I believe.
So I get a 6 up. Nope.
Did you get your spirit stones, or is that only?
Well, I get my spirit stones on the wounds. So how many wounds did you get?
That was just 2.
Just, oh, okay. So then I got A6, folks. So 1 more damage. He is down to 6. He might survive the round.
All right, our Razorbacks can fire everything into him. So the 2 plasma.
I take back what I just said.
So the 2 plasma, and yeah, we'll just go ahead and throw the storm bolters into them as well. So plasma, and he gets to reroll from Azzy. So those both hit. Fortunately, well, I went from double 1s to double 6, and that didn't overcharge, but take it. So 3s. So that will be 2.
Minus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. 1 piece.
Mm-hmm.
So he is down to 4 wounds.
All right. Last cannon from this fellow. So this one will be -1 to hit because he moved.
-3 to hit.
That's correct. So it will be 6s. Yep. So reroll. Oh no, it's a 5. It's 2 storm bolters. Okay. 1 hits, and I'm pretty sure I did.
That's your -2 to hit.
Was that not a 5?
Yep.
Yeah, I moved that out of the way.
Okay.
Yeah. So the 3 failed. So here we go. We'll need, I believe, 5s to wound. No wounds. We're going to go ahead and fire with some scouts over here to try and bring this fella down. Right. So it looks like 2 of them are in rapid fire range, 1's not. So we've got 2 rapid fire bolters, bolt pistol, and bolt gun. Alright, so the 1s and 2s I get to reroll from Azzy. And I roll the exact same thing. And 5 6s to wound. We got 2 wounds with no AP.
This is where I roll 2s, folks.
Yep.
I called it.
You did call it.
2 more wounds, down to 2.
Okay. So my scout or my tactical marines there can see you. I have to determine how I want to divvy these attacks up. Are they in rapid fire range? Man, taking my whole army to do this. Alright, so we're going to fire the bolters into the range. Actually, I can charge after firing weapons now, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 bolter bros into rangers, 2 plasmas into flyer. So let's go ahead and get the rapid fire guns out of the way. They're too far away from Azrael for rerolls. So
Still at -1.
okay. So here's the plasma first into the flyer.
Oh, the plasma first. Okay, still at -2.
So we got 2 hits.
Okay.
Put it on 3s. We got 1 wound.
-3.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. 1 wound left, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I might be able to do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and get our rapid fire bolters out of the way into these fellows. Alright. And toughness 3?
Yeah.
So wound on 3s. No wounds. All right. We might be doing a Hail Mary here. We are definitely going to do a Hail Mary here. We're going to go ahead and roll with our plasma cannon here into his flyer. 3 shots.
You have to declare all the shots for that.
Right. You know what? We'll shoot. We're going to shoot everything at it because the guys on the bottom floor probably can't see.
Okay.
So I have a plasma gun, plasma cannon, and bolter. We're going to do the cannon first.
Okay.
So 2d3 shots. So 2 shots. He's actually only hitting on 6s because he's a heavy and he moved.
Okay.
Woo! Ooh, plasma gun's going to be hitting on 5s. No. And bolter. No. Alright. There's still hope. For my last bit of shooting, we are going to take the repulsor, and after careful calculations, I don't like the odds of hitting on 6s, so instead of shooting at his little vehicle over there, we're going to bring the Gatling guns to bear on his flyer. Now, it is a whole bunch of shots, so we're going to go ahead and get these tallied up. 2, 4, 6, 8. Oop. So 12 for his heavy. The stat profile on the heavy and onslaught damage and strength and so forth is the same, so I'm going to roll those at the same time. The range is a little bit different, but they both got range. So if he doesn't die, the rest of the weapons will go into him. If he does die, those weapons will not fire because I'm declaring them on him. But we're going to do the important ones first. Because he has power of the machine spirit, there's no penalty for moving, but he's -2 from this, so he's hitting on 5. So let's get everything that's not a 5. Yep. Alright, so it looks like 4. Just going to be winging right. Yep. Sorry, 4. Alright, so strength 5, so 5's to wounds. So
yes, 2 folks.
And -1 AP.
So 4 ups. Here come my 3s. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, so Storm Bolters, he's got 3 of them. 5, 6s to wound. 1 wound, no AP.
Here come my 2s. Oh, maybe not.
Right.
That's 5, ladies and gentlemen.
And he's got a heavy bolter, which is 6. Or twin heavy bolter, right? And no hits. Unbelievable. And I don't think these scouts have range. Ooh, they do. 3, 4. Alright, so 4 scouts are going to shoot at it and try and bring it down. This is unlikely, but that's what we're going to do. Alright. No wounds. It lives to fight another day.
Alright, folks, I generally don't goad or brag, but wow. I just gotta say wow.
Yeah, no, it's about 1,400 points worth of stuff.
I just gotta say wow. Alright, so I think you had assaults or something you wanted to do?
I'm going to go ahead and assault your rangers here.
No, big shock. I'm going to overwatch into you.
Don't do it.
I got 2 6s. These are only strength 4, however. 1 wound.
Here we go. Armor save. He's good.
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to roll this for formality's sake, but they're definitely going to make it.
Oh, yeah.
They got it.
You just want to plus 3 in.
Pew. 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 Alright, so I believe the Sarge has 2. The other guys have 1 each. So let's go ahead and get the 4 regular bros out of the way. So that is 3 hits. Moving on 3s. Alright, so you got 2. You got armor saves. There's no AP.
Alright, guys and gals, here we go. No saves.
Okay. I'm going to make my 2 attacks with my Sergeant with his power sword. And you know what? Let's go ahead and build a stratagem to reroll this.
Yeah.
Command point, right?
Command point reroll, folks, which is also a strategy. So.
Alright, we needed that. Wounding on 3s. Alright, so this one is a dead guy. It's AP -3. Power sword. Alright, so you get to swing back.
Alright, there we go. 1 hit. 4. Strength 3.
Wounded.
Oh my god.
Armor save. You good?
Yep.
So you have a leadership test.
4, 3, that is 7. Good.
Okay. And I believe we get to consolidate, right? At the end of the pile.
You do or we do, somebody does.
I think.
Okay, we'll just do that.
That's between the leaders. So that's what we're doing. Alright, so did not get any objectives. We are going to pitch defend objective 1 so that I can try and grab something else next turn. And we'll be going into Eldar turn 2.
So Eldar turn 2, I pulled Supremacy, which is score D3 victory points if you control any 3 objective markers at the end of your turn. I also still have Secure Objective 2. That one's not as likely. He has a dude contesting, and it's going to be very difficult for me to remove what I need to. But we're going to see what happens.
What are your thoughts on Supremacy? Think you're gonna be able to do that?
Supremacy I should be able to do. Should be able to get my Hellblasters here. Or, I'm sorry, Hellblasters. My Dark Reapers over here.
Your version of Hellblasters.
And then there's this objective that I can just park one of my deep striking units on. And then I've got 3 because then I have my scouts over here sitting on this one.
Alright, Eldar Trickery in action.
Don't know if it'll be enough to pull me into the next level of being close to him because he's sitting on 4 still.
It's D3, correct?
It's D3.
You got 1 from first
I got
blood,
1.
so
It put me close.
yeah, I mean, on an average roll, it's going to get you really close.
Well, you know how my rolls go.
You just watched me spend 1,400 points to not kill that.
Yeah, which is impressive. Alright, so, movement. Obviously, nobody's surprised that the Dark Reapers are coming out here.
I like this position.
For those wondering, I am out of command points.
Do you think that it was worth blowing your last 2 to save that flyer?
Yes.
I would concur.
Had my Altar been on the table, I could have been rolling to get those back, but since he was not, I'm not able to roll to get those back.
But you did save your flyer.
Did save my flyer, which is important.
Ooh! Fire Prism runs away from the fight.
I can't get too far away from it. I'm just trying to get my line of sight. Because if you move 12, you can just come out.
You are correct.
We did a lot of this measurement before, folks, so it doesn't look exactly accurate or too far. We did measure this time.
All I'm hearing is Eldar Triggers. Is this where you want?
Read that.
It would appear so.
Yes. Yes, that is where I want him to be.
So with his damage profile, what did I do? Knock him down to 24 movement instead of 36?
25. Instead of minimum 20 and 60.
Go to deep striking.
We are deep striking
We
some
landing.
stuff.
We landing.
So I'm within 3 of the objective, which we're getting that one.
The landing is landing.
Now that's cool.
You know what? At least my guys aren't the color of corn. Not corn in the sense of 40k, but yellow.
You mean like candy corn?
No, that's gross. Your guys are a little bit cooler than candy corn. If you eat candy corn, folks, you've been branded as a enemy of the Imperial Man. Don't do it. Or black licorice. It's not good. You like black licorice?
I'm more of the candy corn, but black licorice is kind of a random thing just to throw in here.
I mean, if we're talking about gross candy. Pepper flavor jelly beans. Gross.
You have 4 command points left.
No, I have 8.
You have 8.
Yep. I have 4 victory. He looks down at my dial, folks. Available one day, perhaps.
All specs allow you to shoot at somebody 12 inches away.
If you land within 12 of the unit, that unit cannot shoot them. The whole unit does not have to be within 12, just one model.
So then, like this guy, if I can block here, that's.
Well, considering that one was blocking, but if he could see over here, then yes.
And we're just going to leave them because they don't have to come in for another turn. Alright.
No!
Alright, so Psychic Phase, normally folks I roll to smite with this guy, but since he's on 1 wound and I'm out of command points, I'm not going to risk a perils because that would kill him.
Do it.
And I don't want him to die right this very second.
Oh, fortune favors the bold, Bob. Look, you asked Odin for a Valkyrie. It's not quite a Valkyrie.
It's not quite a Valkyrie.
And
if he had two or three wounds left, I might do it. Not one. Okay. So
Eldar never really die.
No, they don't. That's why they have spirit stones. So shooting phase, he's going to shoot the Hell Blasters.
Fine. All right.
Because this is the number of shots, folks. I get 2 shots.
Does he take a penalty to his hit roll from?
Nope. They automatically hit.
You.
And strength 12, that should do 2 damage to each.
All right. 4. We're going to take Azrael's invuln saves here. That's 4.
Oh, it's not Azrael, it's...
He gets an invuln save to me. We're going to go ahead and blow a command point to reroll here. Not worth it.
2 dead guys.
We're going to roll to see if I get my command point. I did get the command point back. Alright, so who are we taking off here? Let's see. Shoo. Shoo.
You say that they concede.
I think that is probably... That's a real close one, but
obviously not this guy. Probably not.
Yeah, let's go with it. That's
I'll say those two are tank.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So those 6 into him.
Don't do it.
And there's my rolls, folks. Strength 8.
So we're on 3s.
Yep, 3 wounds.
-2. Oh, I get some saves. So I got 5. So it's 3 wounds?
Yes.
Here we go, folks. Alright. Last turn or last set of rolls, you guys botched it. Alright, so I failed 1.
So 2 damage.
Alright, he's fresh, so we're going to take out about the 2. Turn this up to 2. Not 10, 2. There we go.
These 2 dudes are going to shoot into this unit.
Which 2 dudes?
These 2.
Okay, fair enough. Into the tactical ones?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
These guys.
Alright, here we go.
1 miss. These are all strength 5.
So wounded on 3s.
So 2 at -2.
Okay, so I'm in cover, which puts me at a 2, so 3, 2, so 4. Alright, 2 4-ups, here we go. Failed 1. Alright. You, sir. No. Wrong one. Let's take that. I'm sorry, combat life guy. Why did you choose me? Alright, what do we got?
Alright, so the Dark Reapers are done. Fire Prism is going to shoot his 3 basically auto cannons or assault cannons into this unit. He's also going to put his Fire Prism cannon into how much? What's he got? 8 wounds left?
Yes.
That's been killing him. Just he's going to put a disperse shot, which is 6 shots, into that unit as well.
For tactical marines.
So the heavy D6 first. 3. Yeah, 1 missed. So 2 hits. Strength 6.
On trees.
Nice 380.
Alright. So I got a 2, 3, 4, so 5 up. Here we go.
You made it. Then the other shots. Balloons. No AP.
Here we go. 2 up. You got this. You got this, battle bro.
You made it.
Yo.
Alright, so that's that shooting.
I think in this case, we can't say armor protects.
Yeah. Yep, it's that shooting. They have no shots on anybody.
You probably have shots on something.
Nope.
So that one's probably pretty rough. You can probably see those scouts in the building.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the scouts.
I don't like this. But we're taking too much heat. The tricksy Eldar.
These are all the 24-inch range assault cannons.
These homers are fire.
Strength 6. That's a mortal wound. That's -3 AP. That.
Yeah.
So.
Alright, so this is -3 AP, so I have we shot at scouts.
Yes.
So 3, so I have 6, and that's normal. So I have a 3 and a 6. So here's the 6 up. Nope. There's the 3 up. Right. One scout dies. Who wants to die? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This guy is not sure what to be told. The Rangers. They're trying to make some tricksy shots.
No. Okay. So this unit of Rangers is going to shoot into your scouts.
Oh man.
There's only 5 of them.
Alright, scouts.
See?
Well, you know what? It's just payback for this fellow.
One wound.
Alright, here we go. The building's gonna protect you. Take cover behind the toilets! It worked.
Or the washing machine. Alright, so that's all of my shooting. So I control 3 objectives at the end of my turn.
Let's get that
Oh, wait. Sorry. We have our fight over here we have to deal with.
Okay.
Hold on, this won't take long. Yeah, hit with 1. That's a wound.
Can your armor protect? Here we go. It does.
It does. Alright, so then you get to whack back at me. I should die.
I have... Oop, the unit's still fresh. Alright, so let's just pan over real quick. Let's see the action, folks. In this heated melee of robed guys and body parts flying. Now we're going to mix them up. Here's my 4 regular swinging bros, hitting them with the butts of the guns. Alright. I'll still take it. It's something. Alright. These are green dice. They're gonna do green matches your rolls. I don't know if I like roll. Okay, we're gonna try. Okay, we got one. We get your arm saved.
Yep.
Now. Alright, here comes the power swords. We got this. Alright, we got 2. Wounded on 3s. Come on, Sarge.
Cut him down!
1 is dead. You do have a leadership that you will probably pass.
Yep.
No. Alright, so surveying the battlefield. Not too much happened on his turn as did on mine, but you have your supremacy roll in there.
Yep, so it's
C3. C3 is.
Ooh, 3 points.
No! That ties the game! How's that make you feel?
I feel like I'm back in for a moment. I expect my flyer to be dead at the end of next turn. And then we'll see what everybody else does.
Alright, so start of Dark Angel's turn 3. We've got some objectives to generate. Defend objective 4. That ain't happening. And not one step back. I have to choose a secret number here. Can't let my opponent know, so I'm going to show you guys on the camera. I'm going to use dice. You won't see the dice. This is the turn that I'm going to do. You guys see it? Okay. If I have had no dudes fall back or fail morale after that many turns, I score that objective. Alright, so now we've generated our objectives, and I know what I can't do this turn. We're going to start doing some moves. So to start with our repulsor, we're going to go ahead and move. This is 6. Pivot it, and that'll be 12. To this point right here. So somewhere in that vicinity should roughly be within this movement. Actually, it's flies, so probably should remember the building anyway, but it's something. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move our Razorback. That's a tough one. Let's see. You got a far direction too. So you can go there. I don't like this, but you'd be able to shoot the big axe over there. These guys are here. Let's go ahead and move some Hellblasters forward. You got to stay which way. Whoop, I'm sorry. Look at that one.
Yeah, I done 2 damage. Wait, no, I did 10 damage. I don't know if that.
Hear that, folks? This is Eldar. Alright, so we're gonna go Batrep. About 6. Thank you guys. Oops, forgot again. Probably woo! Pretty good idea of what's about to happen. Maybe what's about to happen. We're going to move our librarian forward. And some scout bros. We're just going to move up. Following Azrael. Right. Going towards the center of the table. We're going to try some not very wise things, but he's going to drop 3 inches down and move 3 inches forward. So it'll be roughly right there. And be at about the same footprint with his other bros. So they're going to get down, which you guys can probably guess what's coming. The Dark Reapers are incredibly threatening in their current state, so we need to move some things. Because he wants objective 2, and I know he's got it, we're going to go ahead and move this tactical bro a little bit further over. We're going to get the second one. Actually, you know what? Okay, he needs to still toe the cover. So we need to not die. I don't know if he's going to. I don't think so. So that's going to be tough. Probably just going to have to leave him where he's at. Because I wanted to get 2 on it, but it doesn't really matter. If he's going to shoot him and blast him, that's what he's going to do. I think we're going to be going into a psychic phase now.
Okay.
And just because we can, we're going to go ahead and attempt to manifest Smite.
Okay.
Which, the nearest model, is going to be the Flyer. Alright, brother Nabil.
Here we go.
Here we go. You can do it, sir. Okay.
1.
Got it. Woo!
Alright. My Psyker is going to attempt to defend. Did you get it?
I did get it. I am going to do a stratagem reroll of the 1. Okay. And let's go ahead and see if I generate that reroll. Right. Did not, so I am down
Finally!
to 7 command points, but worth it to make it a little harder for you to deny.
I'm going to try to deny. I did not.
Alright, so I think that's just going to kill him. It's going to be D3.
We'll roll it because I've got the Spirit Stones.
Spirit Stones work on mortal wounds? Okay, so here we go. 1. Oh no.
Nope, he died. Now let's see if he explodes.
Haha! I have killed it! I totally have big game plan. You didn't know? Fine. Alright, let's go ahead and see if Hellblasters have any range. So they have 24. Alright, from your perspective, will you tell me roughly how many Hellblasters you think can see Dark Reapers?
So easily that from.
So these 5.
Yeah.
This guy? He can probably
He gets it down.
Alright, so we're going to have 6 Hellblasters, 1 guy cannot see. Let's go ahead and fire. We will not be overcharging because Dark Reapers are 1 move.
Yes.
Okay. Woo, so if there were 2 moves, I was not going to be hit.
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Hellblasters doing their due. Reroll them. Oh, that's so many 6s, bottom! Alright, and this will be toughness 3?
Yes.
So this will be 2 to wound, so this is 7. Alright, that's going to be 6 AP minus 3.
Okay, so that's 6 armor saves. Yeah, 3.
Okay, so I put you at what, 6?
Yeah. Save 1.
Boom.
5 guys are gone.
Yep, that's one way to spread that out a little bit. Alright, so scouts are going to fire in rapid fire. We're going to have 6 bolters and a bolt pistol into the Dark Reapers. Alright. Okay, so do it. 4 free to move. Okay, that made up for all those 6s.
That made up for those 6s.
1 armor save.
We're good.
No.
I needed that a minute ago, bud.
Alright, let's go and get some tactical marine shots into them. We're going to go ahead and fire. You know what? We're going to fire them into them. So, plasma cannon did not move, so D3 shots. he's going to get 2. 2 hits, wounding on 2 twos. So that's going to be 2 6-ups.
Nope. Yes, sir.
Alright, so here's the plasma gun. It's also wounds.
Is it also -3?
I believe so, yeah.
Nope.
So it's going to come back and be like, you got all these wrong. It's possible, folks. I'm not entitled. Alright, 2 bolters. Alright, let me see. Within range? Yeah, so they're in range. As roll for every roll of failure. We're going to call that a 1. Probably a bit. 3's to wound. These bolters are special. They're AP -6.
That's 5, ladies and gentlemen. No. So my Dark Reapers, while severely wounded, are still there.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and fire with our Razorback into your floaty boy here.
Okay.
We're just going to fire everything into him because it's the only thing it can see, so las cannon. That's going to miss because he moved and he's heavy.
Yay.
Plasma guns, 20 wins, so 2 shots. Those will hit because he's heavy. Strength on that. Or toughness on him, right?
7.
So 4's to wound. You will have 2 minus 8 minus 3. 1 damage each.
Okay. 6-up save, folks. 9. What's the damage?
1 piece, so there's 2 damage.
Spirit Stone. 9.
Alright. Moving forward, we're going to do our things. We got 2 Storm Bolters to go into them.
Good.
Alright, here we go. Those will hit. Wounding on, I believe, 5s. So definitely 1. No AP.
Good. There you go.
No. Alright, so Repulsor's going to do some things, and he is definitely going to try to. Yeah, he's going to be trying to clear out the Dark Reaper. So we're going to fire. This is a decision. I don't want my Gatling cannon blasting the big guy or anything with those. I'm taking a gamble. I think the Heavy Bolters and Storm Bolters can probably make quick work out of the Dark Reapers. So we're going to go ahead and get those into them. So 2, 4, 6 for the Storm Bolters. Heavy Bolter will be into the Dark Reapers. If they die with Storm Bolters, then those shots are lost. The the Assault Cannons will both be into the big thing. Alright, those all hit. Wounding on 4s. No, 3s, because. Alright, so you have 4 straight up armor saves. Can we do it? 1 guy's left. Got 1 guy left. So we got our Twin Links Heavy Bolter into him. It will get used. Here we go. No rerolls. Got 4. This one's going to be wounding on 3, so strength 5. And it is AP -1. So, let's see what happens. Can he survive?
Nope.
Alright. Alright, so now we're going to throw our big cannons into his tank over there. Which will be, I'm going to add the Onslaught Gatling and Heavy Onslaught together because they're both in range and they're the same stats otherwise. So it should be 18. Alright, so 18 shots. Here we go. Let's get these 1s and 2s out of there. Alright, the strength on it is strength 5, so I believe 5's to wound. Because your toughness is higher. Here we go. Let's get the knot things out. Alright, you know what? I'll take 4 wounds on you, and it's 18 -1.
3-up saves.
1 piece. Right. They have done the things and stuffs.
My tank is on 9 wounds, please.
Yep. To finish up the turn, we're going to go ahead and get our assault over here going. If this guy somehow survives, this should be over. Here we go. Guns and stuff. We got 2. We got 2 wounds. Can he survive? He does.
No. If it's 2, he's dead.
Oh, his arm save is 4.
His arm save is 5.
Oh. Okay, he lives. I was thinking aspect first. Alright, so they're going to go ahead and consolidate the nearest enemy. Yeah, so it'll be the tank over there. So, if I go nearest, does that be straight into the building or does it go around?
I don't know.
We'll just go here because we're going. So we'll just do this. Church. Alright, I want to soft stuff, kind of. To conclude turn 3 for Dark Angels, not one step back, still active. We still have Kingslayer. I'm not going to pitch it. I'm going to pitch Defend Objective 4. I am not going to get back to this side of the table anytime soon. So we're going to pitch that, and we're going into Eldar turn 3.
Alright, so Eldar turn 3. Wow, there's less Eldar on the table. I drew Assassinate. I have to kill an enemy character. Probably not going to happen. Witch Hunter. Kill an enemy Psyker. Probably not going to happen.
Both tough considering the characters
and the amount of bubble wrap that is around them at the moment. Mission critical objective, roll a d6 and score 1 victory point if I already control it. So on a 1, 4, or 3, I get a victory point.
You got it.
I got a victory point, folks. I'm in the lead.
Technically, he's in the lead. 5-4.
Okay, I'll take what I can get. Alright, so for movement, going to see some shenanigans. I need to kill that thing.
That thing being the repulsor.
The repulsor. Disembarking within 3.
It is the combat wedge. Also occurs as Death Ray Zone.
Also available at Death Ray Zones.
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, will be available at some point.
Pending popular demand, all the widgets and stuff you see in this video, AKA, make comments and harass us. The more harassment we get, the more likely us to get.
Be polite.
Or mostly polite. If it's not super polite but funny, that works.
So you're good with funny, haha.
Yes.
They're not deep striking, folks. They are just disembarking. They're going to.
Are they going to attack?
Yeah. Attempting to simply have another unit that you would have on the ground. He is not part of their unit.
Little does Bob know I have an assassin in my pocket. No one right here. We saw how well that one went when I played it. Well, you didn't like it. That game was like a lost timeline. They don't exist.
Huh. Keep telling yourself that. Alright, so that's the end of the Eldar movement. Then my Deep Strikers are going to come in because it's the turn 3. Unless I'm mistaken, they have to come in at this point in time.
You are correct.
Just to be fair, we measured this out earlier, but to make sure I'm fair and impartial, I will mark off where about 9 inches is so I don't cheat. Because Eldar do a lot of things, and sometimes they are cheat.
Cheating is not something I would accuse you of. Good luck. I do, a little nostalgia here, miss the Deep Strike rolls.
Yeah, I would have done a lot of this different.
Yeah, I mean, the danger close stuff's a lot different back then, which I liked. I mean, the randomness, it sucked, but it was a lot of fun. And if you think about it, I mean, I guess this is 40k, so we can't think about it too hard, but think of like a paratrooper jumping out of a plane. They kind of just hope they land nearby. So the deep striking rules, maybe there's disruption in the atmosphere and your teleportation stuff's a little off, or maybe these Eldar Guardians just jumped out of the ether and floated. You know, that would have been cool, but alas, we are in 8th edition. Particularly sucked for Dark Angels because their Descent of Angels was 1d6 instead of 2d6, so they were actually very, very accurate and could get real close to us. And now they're just like the rest of us, little schmoes.
Alright, that's the deep striking. Alright. Alright, my unit of Dudekins here. We're going to try to put Quicken on them.
What Quicken do?
It allows them to move as this fits. It will go off unless you're going to attempt to deny it.
Let's go off on the 7.
Yes.
Alright, Zach. We are going to attempt to deny. Here we go. Brother, librarian Nabil. Negative.
Okay.
Man, after sure thought I would have got close to it. I was like, I'll just get close and strike. I'm like, you
Right. And that's my second phase.
That guy doesn't have a second phase. The guy with
He's an altar. He's like your chapter master.
Oh man, Azrael, he just compared you to that winged
By
fellow.
the way, that's my warlord. Since you still have Slay the Warlord, I forgot to take it out.
Azrael.
Alright.
Man, comparing Astartes to Xenos is terrible. His other army space wolf folks, so.
It is. I also have a small army of Necrons.
Also, warriors.
Are they here? Serious? Okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to dump a lot of shots into this tank. So I got 20 dudes here. They're all going to be shooting this tank. One of them's not going to fire, so the missile launcher can fire. So essentially, I will have 18 shots.
His armor will protect you. I have faith. Here we go. Here we go. That was pretty statistical unit. What the strength?
That's what I got. I'm pretty sure it's like 4. It is 4. On 6s, however, it is minus 380.
Oh. Well, I
got
see
1,
2 6s, which are the only wounds.
Yep, so 2 at -3.
Alright, here we go. I think he's got a 3-up save. That's what we're going to go with. So, -3 puts me at what, a 6?
Yes.
Here we go.
And of course, you're saving 1.
Alright. So he's down 1 wound. We're going to put a marker next to him. Get to the widgets after you mention.
Sorry, folks. Quality production.
Oh, this launcher.
Yeah. Alright. Strength 8, heavy 1.
Missile launcher, here we
Yeah,
go.
this. It does hit.
You're now 4. No.
Alright. He moved half, so his fire prisoner can shoot twice. So, gonna do the straight up and down lance twice into the tank here. 2, 1 hit. Strength 12. So women on feet. The assault cannon shots. So they all hit.
Alright. Straight what?
6.
Moving on 5s. Man, repulsor. You're just jinking and diving here.
That's on this side of the table.
So we're coming back over here.
Yeah, all those shots into your defense.
The wave server here is going to shoot at the Hellblasters. Alright. I see 2 2s and 3 pluses.
All those hit. Oh, sorry.
Hey, you're fine. That little scout can handle it. What's the strength?
6.
So moving on trees. I see 4 wounds.
Yep. No AP.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Sorry, just slam the camera. Alright. We got this. 4 red dice. Blood for the not blood guy. 1 guy. You know what?
1 wound.
We're gonna stratagem that. No! Let's see if I get the stratagem or command point back. No. Alright, so we're down 1 more command point. And we've got 1 wound. It's just 1 wound, right?
Yeah, just 1.
Alright, so Battle Bro over here far away.
Battle Bro, not.
You'll avenge it next turn. We hope. What else we got?
These 2 were in range of these guys.
They shot the scouts last time. Did you check range this time? Ah!
Man down.
Yep, you got it.
Alright, so 2 sniper rifles. Never mind.
Oh boy.
And that's what happens with my dice, folks. Didn't expect that thing to be dead, but I thought it would do more damage to it. I'm going to discard both of these other objectives, because there's no way I'm going to score them. That will take us into turn 4.
Alright, so for Dark Angels turn 4, I've currently got not 1 step back, which you guys saw earlier, the number I chose. Kingslayer, which is Warlord's on the table, but unlikely I'm going to get to him because he is very sufficiently bubble wrapped. But let's go ahead and generate up to our 4 objectives for the turn. We have Advance. Score a victory point if no unit from my army is within my deployment zone at the end of my turn. I think that is quite doable. Nothing in my deployment zone as is. And for our 4th one, overwhelming firepower. So if I destroy at least 1 unit in the shooting phase, I'm going to get a point. If I destroy 3, I get 1. I think I'll get at least 1. Not sure I'm going to get 3. Alright, for movement phase, we're going to be doing some things. He's got his little melee
Wraith Blades.
Wraith Blades. I was going to call them Knights, but I knew that was correct. Because he's going to try and move them and then probably quicken again, I'm going to have to give him a speed bump. So we're going to go ahead and move scouts here and try and bubble wrap off our Hellblasters here, which I know he's going to attempt to get to. That's the most opportune target. I think that's probably good. I'll be able to pop off not a lot of shots. So actually, let's go ahead and advance those while we're at it. So 2 inches. That'll give us a little bit of extra breathing room for bubble wrappages. And, Scout Sergeant, there's no fear. We'll face them down. We will do the same with, actually, you know what? Our Tactical Marines are reasonably fine as is. Actually, no. It will move a little bit, just to get a little bit extra stuff. And still be here. So the cannon will not move. Let's go ahead and move our Hellblasters up, because I need to kill things and stay outside my deployment zone. So that's how it is. We need to kill something in the shooting phase. This is the most likely way to do it. So move these fellows up. So we're going to do a little bit of speed moving here. This should roughly be somewhere in the vicinity of 6. Sure, we're wounded. And still don't like the close proximity to the Wraith Blades, but that's what it is. Azrael's just going to move forward and continue with leading the army. Other library of the field. Get up in there. The scouts are going to close in behind. That's really good. Somewhere in this vicinity. There's not much to get around with, but if somehow that Wave Serpent doesn't die and I left him the way he was, he could plop the Wave Serpent maybe here and pop shots at Azrael, last ditch effort, maybe get Kingslayer. Or Slay the Warlord. Our Tactical Marines in here are going to move 6 inches up to the side of the vehicle and embark. Get them back off the table. Whoop. Off they go. If I did not do that, they weren't going to be doing much anything, so by doing that, I'm going to get some mobility out of it for movement purposes. And we're going to come around, and he does have a wound on him. Whew, this is a tough one. Like, shoot the guardians is not going to be doing a lot of it. You know what? Let's just do what we gotta do. Let's move him over. While I'm moving for this Razorback to come up. Razorback's gonna be 6 inches. Well, actually, I'm still in like 7th mind logic here. He doesn't actually move 6 inches. He does have 2 hull points missing. He has 1. And that is going to lead us into the psychic phase. Brother Nabil, please don't fail me. Don't fail me. We're going to just go ahead and try and smite. He gets smite off, which will be this, because it's the Wave Serpent's nearest. You can try. You absolutely do. And we're just going to cast Aversion on the Wave Serpent because I can't really see the Wraith Blades. I can see his axe a little bit, but I think that's kind of, you know, shenanigans if I call that a thing, so we're not going to do it. We're going to cast Aversion on this, which will give it a -1 to hit if it goes off. It does. Okay. Alright, so his Wave Serpent's -1 to hit if I don't kill it. We're going to go ahead and start our shooting phase now. The Hellblasters are going to fire into the Wave Serpent. I think most of them are right. They are. How many wounds does this thing have?
13. And it always reduces it down, the damage down by 1.
So if I overcharge, it goes down to 1. Stratagem. Okay, so if I overcharge a stratagem, it goes to 3 down to 2, which could almost kill us. Does it reduce my ability to hit at all? Okay. We'll overcharge and use the stratagem to increase the plasma damage by 1. See if I get my point back. I do not. Alright, that's real. Going down. Alright, so we're in rapid fire range. 2, 4, 6.
Hold on, folks. Quality of broadcasting here.
Alright, so we're in rapid fire range. We did overcharge. I'm going to roll these 2 at a time because we overcharged. And if I roll double ones, it doesn't carry over. So this guy. You're rolling the 1 from Azzy. Alright, so that's it. We're going to go ahead and do the hurt guy. Whew! Alright, so he gets to reroll. Alright. Alright, next guy in line. Reroll from Azzy. Don't deal with him. The guy with the, or actually the sergeant over here. Yeah. Next guy next to Nabil. Ooh. Next dude. Ooh, we got a 1. Alright, and last guy who's pointing at the back of his friend. Alright, so we're good. These will all be 2 damage apiece because you're reduced by 1. Toughness what? 7. So wounded on 3. Let's go ahead and get the 1s and 2s out. 2. Alright, so we got 11 AP minus 4. So
it's still 2 damage.
It would be 3 and you minus 1, so 2 each. So you're facing down
22.
Yeah. Do you want me to hold the camera while you do this one?
Yeah. Okay, I got it. You're going to edit a lot of this out anyway.
We're going to try. 22 Spirit Stone saves, so that's still a pretty good number of 6s. Yeah, I trust you.
So, alright, so that's not enough to keep them alive, however.
It was a valiant effort. I mean, you got 6 6s after 22 rolls, that was pretty good.
Almost. So then let's see if he explodes. Not. Alright, so he's dead.
Alright, so for the rest of the shooting, I think my blob here is done. There's not much they can see. Scouts advance, so no shooting. My attack marines here. I'm going to make some pop shots into his vehicle. Because I can't really see these guys. Not without trying to. So let's go ahead and take some pop shots of your vehicle over there. Assuming I have range, that's actually a good question. It's going to be cool. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, so we'll have 2 bolters. Plasma, plasma. So here's bolters. They hit. We have a wound. Go away. We're good. Alright. Alright, so plasma gun. Hits. It wounds AP monster.
So 6 up.
You got it. Look at that. Bouncing off. Alright, D3 shots for the cannon. We got 2. 2 hits. No. Oh, no wounds. Alright, we'll go ahead and shoot the Razorback into your big guy over there. Your tank, correct.
Okay.
You know what? We'll las cannon the tank. We'll put everything else into the little dudes. So here's the las cannon. -1 to hit because it moves. It does hit. This should be moving on 3s. It wounds. I believe it's AP -4.
Okay, last year's Spirit Stone. Wait, how many wounds does it do?
So
It's like E6, isn't it?
maybe, you know what? This is of all the las cannons I've shot in this edition, which is not very many. You would think I would know. It is D6. So let's see how many wounds I got. 6.
So let's go ahead and that one's going to be a fail.
I screwed up. Put all 6 in one roll. That makes sense.
I got 2 that saved out all that. So 4 more wounds,
Pretty good.
which will take him down to 5.
Alright. It also looks like I'm probably in rapid fire range with the Razorback on the infantry, which is where the rest of the shots are going. So we're going to go ahead and shoot Storm Bolter. It's rapid fire 2, so 4 shots at 12 inches.
That is bad, folks.
We'll just say the servitor screwed up. So there's 1 wound, no AP.
So 5.
Alright. And plasma gun, same thing, rapid fire range. That's more like it. This will wound on 2s because it's strength 7 to tough 3. So we got 3 AP -3. Yeah, because it's strength 7 to toughness 3.
Yeah, it's still 3 dead, guys.
Okay. We're going to go ahead and divvy out Repulsor. He's going to shoot his Gatlings into the big guy, and Storm Bolters and Heavies into the little dudes. So let's get the Gatling out of the way first. So here we go. Alright, so the 1s and 2s are out. Oops, I rolled that one over. Whatever. I don't know what it was, but it rolled. Alright, so this one should be wounded on 5, 6s. Thank you. Ooh, that one definitely would have got. Alright, so it failed.
You got 3.
Oh, nice. I'll take 3 out of that. So those are AP -1 and just go damage.
So I failed 2. And then made one of the Spirit Stone rolls. So down to 4.
Okay. My Storm Bolters, I think I'm going to be rapid fire range with all this stuff on the deck. Yeah, so should be 12 Storm Bolter shots. Okay. Let's get those 1s and 2s out. These will be wounded on trees. Alright, that's a... So we're going to have 7 no AP.
2 of them I'm going to take on the 3-up save item. He saves both. 2 more actually make their saves.
Not bad.
Ah, 3 guys.
Alright.
All they pay them off. Knock them down.
The last shot I'm going to make is Heavy Bolter into that squad as well. Okay. That was a pretty amazing roll. I got it. It was there. So here we go. These will be wounded on 3s. Alright, so we have 1. It's AP -1.
Nope.
Alright, so I think at the end of the shooting phase, I think they're probably going to have morale.
They will.
But if you actually want to roll that, we'll see what happens, because I'm done with my shoe stick. I think you're probably good.
So, we'll still lose one guy.
Alright, so benefit of the Yandin, if he fails morale, he will only ever lose one model. To wrap up my turn, I showed you guys a little while back the not one step back thing. And I showed you a 2, so 2 turns. This is the end of my turn, so I will roll and get D3 points. So 2 points. Alright, overwhelming firepower. I did kill 1 unit shooting, so that's done. And advance. I get 1 victory point if none of my models are in my deployment zone, which they are not. So that was a pretty big swing for Dark Angels. We went from being down 1 to I think 2. Yeah, 3. Because it was 4 to 5, and now I got 2, 3, 4. So now it is 8 to 5.
Yeah, so up 3. Alright, so he's up 3, folks.
Yep, so 8 to 5, we're going to be going into Eldar turn. Alright.
Alright, so Eldar turn 4. I drew hold the line. I have to have 3 units in my deployment zone and have none. His tank, however, is just nosing into my deployment zone. Also have defend objective 4. Since objective 4 is over here, it's not impossible to get, but it will be difficult. Then I have to combine strike. Score 1 victory point if I kill a unit in any of the 3 phases. 2 if I destroy 2 units, or a unit in each phase of 2 of the phases, I'm sorry. And then D3 plus 3 if I kill a unit in each psychic, shooting, and fighting phase. I'm going to go ahead and tell you the last one's not going to happen because even on a hot dice roll with mortal wounds, he's still got 4 guys in most of these units.
Yep.
Wait, you got 3? Yeah, 4 in here.
And even then, if I had 3, nearest unit for Smite.
Right. So that's what that is. So we've got to figure out what we can do here. So, all right. So moving.
I will say this, with the amount of firepower put into the Guardians, it's still impressive that French moved.
Okay. Winged dude needs counterbalancing. Oh, these are good things. Okay. He has a fusion pistol, folks. That's a 6-inch range.
What does a fusion pistol do?
Strength 8 minus 3, maybe? Minus 3, 4. If you're within half range of the range.
So, is the half range to 6 or half range to 3?
The half range is 6.
Okay, so you're going fairly.
I'm sorry, the half range would be 3. It's a 6-inch total.
So it's kind of like a not so good.
Alright, and then we're just going to take this guy, move him back here in an attempt to hold this.
Unfortunately, he is still in range to cast a psychic power on them for quickening, which sucks for me.
And I want to try to move him back further. Okay, so we're going to try to cast Quicken on these gentlemen. And it does not go off.
Well, you still got a pretty good roll.
Yeah, I got a pretty good shot.
Like a 3.
So, shooting phase.
What are we shooting at?
Well, we are first going to fire all the Guardians, because this thing is a lower toughness than this thing.
By 1.
But it's got dudes in it.
It does have dudes in it, so.
All of them are going to shoot this thing.
Don't do it. It is a trap. I gotta adjust it. Face down the fighting force. There you go. Aim at them. He's got one little derpy gun.
Yeah.
Alright, what we're looking for here is not sixes.
We're looking for a lot of sixes.
Three. So 3 6s and 1 5.
Yeah, so 3 minus 3 AP and 1.
Alright, here we go. DRG at normal. Got it? Here we go. Minus 3?
Yes.
Alright, so
3 more wounds.
he's up to 4 holes.
Missile is going to shoot at him as well.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
One.
Oh, he gets to reroll it now!
Still a 1.
Bob. I'm sorry, I was 1 in 36 chance.
Yeah. It is what it is.
You gonna shoot that fusion pistol thing?
Oh, yes. Alright, so shoot the fusion pistol at him. It hits.
No. Use some strength on it.
8.
Out some 4s.
Minus 4.
Oh man.
Alright, so that's that. Said he has 4 hit points down.
I think he's got 8 left. I think he's got 12 total.
Nice.
Could be wrong. Someone on YouTube is going to correct me. That's okay.
That's what YouTube's for.
If he was about to die, we would go grab the codex, but it's real close.
So, assault gun into dudes up here.
My tactical marines?
Yep. And then my lance is going to fire twice. D6 shots each time.
What's it shooting at?
Your tactical.
So you're going to shoot the lance twice at the tax.
Yes, and the assault gun.
What's the AP negative on that lance?
On dispersed, it's minus 3.
And you're firing it in what?
In dispersed. And it's D6 shots, D6 heavy shots in dispersed.
Okay.
But I get to shoot it twice because he didn't move
Okay.
far enough. So here's the D6 shots. So I will get 9 shots.
I'm going to aim over here for your attack rolls.
Alright, so here's that.
Is he within range?
Range. So that was actually bad because I moved. Go ahead, crystal targeting matrix. Alright, so 4 hits at strength 6.
Moving on 3s.
Minus 3.
Alright, so have cover some of the 2s, 3, 4, 5. So 5 ups. You got 2 of mine.
Yes.
Here we go. No! One half died! Alright. It's a painful choice. You want to go. You gotta go, bro.
Alright, then the assault gun.
You got 3, so one of them is.
3. It's a strength 6.
Where you at? Oh! You wounded. Any AP?
Nope.
Here we go. Here we go.
You can definitely feel it.
Alright, we're gonna command point reroll.
Of course.
See if we got my command point. Alright. You got him. Which one wants to go? Because he's gonna try and charge.
You want to kill the plasma gun.
I do. Sorry, Sergeant. No, each one for the team. Azrael needs bubble wrap, and that rat needs to stay alive.
Okay. These 2 guys now that we said before were going to that guy.
Yep.
Try to shoot him.
Oh.
3, 4 attacks.
If we fight another day.
Alright, so assaults.
I get Overwatch.
These guys are going to assault them.
Alright.
Roll your overwatches.
Go, bros. You got this. You know what, Azrael?
You can only shoot overwatch from the guy that
I was seeing if they were going to get rerolls with 1s or fails, but he is out of range, so here we go. Quick guys, he's not looking. I got 760.
Sure you did.
Just kidding.
So rolling my assault range.
What did we do? Alright, following the dice here.
6. So I should make it in.
Alright. Scouts, you taking one for the Emperor.
Yes.
Yeah, you got plenty of room. You're just going to get some of them bros in there.
Around that, then I get to consolidate.
Yep, you get 3 inch. Mm-hmm.
So there. Alright. So,
How do you feel about this, Bob?
well, it's either going to go amazingly well and you're all going to die, or you're not.
He's not that excited. I think this bodes well for Scouts are gonna live. Just kidding. They have no end on save because Azrael and soft fit to not stay close to them.
So 10 attacks.
This would have been really smart if I had got Azrael close enough to them. Because then fourth and on save would be
Aim for 4 because they're -1 misses. That's not terrible.
alright, what's the strength?
Strength plus strength 7.
So moving on for ease. Man, just enough to kill the Scouts.
They're -3 AP.
It did. How dare you? How dare you, Dark Scouts?
Alright, then 3-inch consolidate.
Correct.
Of course, we'll get this guy. Okay. Try to get him. Is he now engaged? I think so.
Yep.
Alright, that was fun.
You killed things, Bob.
You
got a point.
I got 8 points. I didn't kill something in the shooting phase because he didn't do as good as I thought he was going to do. So I only got 1 point.
Do you want to charge with these guys, or are they just hanging out?
They're just going to hang out.
All right.
So that will take me to 6 victory points. And then we will see what happens in the next turn.
At the end of his turn, if you missed it, I have a leadership test on these tactical marines. I lost 2 out of 4. So we're good. Alright, going into Dark Angel's turn 5. We're still holding Kingslayer. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to his Warlord, but we'll try. For our objectives, we're going to be pulling 4 to put up 5 for the turn. So we've got Defend Objective 2. And I do have Tactical Marines on it, so I have OBSEC, and I do not think his dudes there do. We've got Secure Objective 2, which, if you guys remember at the beginning of the battle report, we announced what our little special scenario was, and I picked Take and Hold, so if I do get that, I will get an extra point. And for our 4th one, it puts a 5, Master of the War. So if I manifest at least 1 psychic power, I will get a point, which Brother Librarian Nabil is alive, so that is definitely going to happen. Alright, to start our movement phase, now that we've done our objectives, we're going to begin by dumping out some little battle bros here. Get us a little bit of a reprieve from these fellows. Alright, defending their war machines. We're just going to move this one further into the deployment zone here. And this one will stay immobile, so it doesn't take a penalty to moving.
To hit.
Yes, correct, to hit time, sorry. Over here, we're going to go ahead and move our... We're just going to fall back to where I am, just outside an inch. That makes the most sense. Okay, so they're out. We're going to fall back with the Tactical Marines here, which are forced to try and move to get into coherency anyway, because there's a big gap. So we're going to move this fellow over here, and we'll move this guy down and over. Actually, 2 inches? May have to actually I have to give up objective secured because I would not be able to coherent system falling back. So they'll go there. Actually, you know what? He probably wouldn't have enough movement to get up top. So plasma cannon should be fine stationary then because he'll move 3 in, and we're done with that. Scout bros. With you. Let's just move them forward and provide a little bit of a buffer here. Where's that bitch? Not that they're going to be doing a whole heck of a lot. Okay. And my timing on this is slightly wrong, but we're going to be using stratagem for intractable. I thought it was at the end of the phase, but it's right after we do it. So the Hellblasters that have fallen back, we're going to use stratagem, which is 2 points. That will allow them to shoot during the shooting phase, even though they have fallen back. We're going to roll to see if I get my one of my command points back. I do. So 1 point. Yep. And I think we're going to be on to the psychic phase. So we're going to attempt to manifest Smite on these little bros. Here we go. I got a 6. I think we might have botched the Smite. Nope, Smite is a 5. We are going to use Azrael's Warlord trait. Lets him reroll 1 dice per game. It's not a strategy. We're going to reroll that 1. Okay. I like 8 better than 5. So ours is 24%. Your question? I think you are just out. Yeah, the Scorpio's there. Don't you get to deny anyway?
You have to have a psychic.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It has to be a 24 person.
This is what happens when you're a noob at 40k. Alright, so here's our D3 mortal wounds. And we got 3. Does he want to do another one? Yeah, let's go ahead and do Mind Worm. See if we can get that power up. We do not. Double 2s won't do it. Alright, so going into the shooting phase, we're going to go ahead and use the stratagem that gives +1 to plasma weapon damage on Hellblasters. Because I've already regenerated 1 command point this turn, I can find it. And we're going to overcharge and shoot at these Wraith Blades. If I do not kill them, even if one's alive, it's going to be painful. So we're going to be trying to get them off the table. 6, 7, so we have 14 shots. Mathematically, this should do it. So here we go. This one misses wounds, so 1s and 2s, we roll from Azzy. Okay. And I did overcharge, so
Dead guy!
I won't cheat and say it was him. We'll do a full life guy. Alright. So, okay, but I think we were
Another 2.
Were there 3 2s still in there?
There were at least 2 2s.
Okay, we'll just, because I bumped stuff, that's fine. Someone on camera or on the street, or the YouTube will see. Alright, wounded on 3. And that one is still pretty sweet marker. So that's 1. What is it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 9. Each one is 3 wounds. Of 3 damage.
4 up and normal saves.
Here we go.
So it's 3. You said it's 3 wounds apiece?
Yep.
3 guys.
Alright, so we still have to clear out this last fellow. Our scouts are going to shoot into him with rapid fire bolters and stone bolter. Stone bolter, bolt pistol. Reroll and fail. Okay. And you say he's up to 6. So 1 on 5s. Mock wounds. Plasma cannon up here. 3 shots. We got 1. It does hit. It does not wound. Oh man. Alright, so Azrael, He's going to shoot into him, and we're going to go for fire his combi bolter with both profiles. So we need -1 to hit. So we're going to use 2 rapid fire from his bolt gun and 2 rapid fire from his plasma. So here's the bolter. Reroll and fail. So actually, hang on. So it's -1. That three still do it because he hits on 2s. Plasma, not overcharged. Those hit. All right. So this one will wound on 5s. So you have 1 wound. This is AP -1. If it matters.
Invul. Which I made.
Okay. And then 2 plasmas, which will wound on 3s. Alright, you have 2 invul saves. Can we do?
Made 1, lost 1, so how much damage?
Just 1. 2. I might have to charge him with Hell Blasters, because he's still alive. Brother Nabil can't kill you with his bolt pistol. It's only 1 damage. Alright, so we're going to have to go on to other things on the table over here. Boop. We're going to go ahead and fire with our tactical marines into your guardians. 2, 4, 6. So 6 bolters. So 3 wounds. Nope. 1. Good. We're going to rapid fire the plasma. So the common plasma, but the profile will be the same. Not overcharged, so no dead heats. So it'll be 2 and 1 to happen. Alright, we're going to fire Razorback, which didn't use turn, so it's its full might. It's going to fire the Stone Bolter and Plasma from some Guardians. So Plasma and Device. No. It's not overcharged. Storm Bolter and Rapid Fire. You know what? I'm beginning to think he might have just should have moved. So we have 1 save. No way. We're good. Ooh. Last cannon into the guy. Here we go. Oh man. Alright. I can't complain too much because the blasters did do work. We're going to come in with our repulsor here. And
has his profile changed?
I don't think so. No. And it has 16 wounds. So he has to get below, he has to have below 10, so, or below 9. Alright, so let's grab us some dice here. And because I want these guardians off the table, we're just going to fire everything out. Here's the onslaught and the mini gatling. And we should be moving on 3s. That is 5 minus 1 AP.
Take 2 on the weapon here.
It's good.
Nope.
Okay. We will have our Storm Bolters rolling in next. Rapid fire range. This is 12 dice. Moving on 3s. Alright, so you have 6 normal saves.
Just. That's all.
And that'll be heavy bolters with no shots because we put it all on the Guardians. Are your Wraith Blades skills?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll have a leadership test here before I charge. You passed. Alright, so Hellblaster's going to charge. For formality's sake. Does it make it? And if I don't kill you with these, I'm going to be sad. Alright, so we're going to have 5 regulars. And 2 from the Sarge. I'll roll this together because despite the Sarge having a power sword on him, it's not actually a model, or I can pay for it because it's look cool. So, here we go. And re-rolling the fails from Ezra. and wounded on, I believe, 5. So you're talking to what, 7? 6, so still 5. Straight to 6. Okay. We got 1.
Alright. AP or
No AP.
3 up. Here's 2. Oh, I made it.
You get to swing back.
Alright, so 2 attacks. 1 hit. Strength 7. Minus 3 AP.
Alright, we're going to take our 4 up and one save. Here it is. We got it. Alright, so we're stuck in combat. I should get secure objective 2 because I got objective secured scout there and he was not objective secured, I believe. And because it's taken hold, that's an extra point. Don't have Kingslayer, did not get defend objective 2 yet, and I got Master of War. So it's going to go into your turn and see how close you can get the points.
Oh, so Eldar turn 5. That I'd hoped would go much better. It did not. In my defense, I didn't know he had a stratagem that if he fell back he could shoot. Otherwise, I may have done something different, but here we are.
In my defense, I didn't know until I started looking at my cards.
So what I've got to do, my objectives for this round are defend objective 3, which is over here. Secure objective 4, already got. And then I have Purge, which was my special. Master the Warp, so I get 1, actually 2 points if I manifest a psychic power this turn.
So he gets 1 for manifesting and 1 for purge because it was special.
I have no prisoners, which is also a purge, so if I kill an enemy unit, I get 1 point.
Which is very possible.
Oh. And then I also have psychological warfare, which is a purge. I have to make him fail a morale test. Probably not going to happen.
That one's going to be tough.
So on the outside, I'm looking at least 3 points, and then maybe 4 more, which would put me in the lead. And then if I hold objective 3, that'll give me 2 more points. I'm not completely out of the game, but it's going to be kind of a hard one.
If you swing it and it ends at the bottom of 5, you have a good chance of maybe tying or getting ahead by potential.
So, alright, so there we go. So the scouts are not going to move, obviously. It's easy. Big things to kill him. I want you to kill him.
Yeah, if it goes to turn 6, you let me kill him, it's going to be bonus boost. Not what we're going to do.
Go. Warlords here. This guy can't move anymore, just because he can't. And then that's my movement phase, ladies and gentlemen. It took a really long time. Psychic phase.
What's this lone psych you're going to do?
Well, I don't have anybody in range for smite or anything else, so he's going to try to put quick in on himself. And it does go off.
I will not be able to deny because I am too far away.
And since he put quicken on himself, he's going to run around in a circle and then land right back where he is.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes. So that's the end of my psychic phase. Shooting phase. Big surprise, everybody. The tank is shooting everything. He's going to shoot the 3 shots in here for his assault gun, and then he's going to shoot doubly the lance at dispersed. So I'm going to roll for the number of shots. Get 5.
5 shots coming into the attack range.
Yep. Rolling ones.
You've done that twice this season.
I've done it twice.
You might need to buy some lottery tickets on your way out.
No, a lot of tickets. Alright, so strength 6.
So you got 3 in the AP.
Minus 3.
3 6-ups. Armor protects. Quick Bob, look over there. Alright, so 3 bros. No! I'm gonna go.
And then 3 shots. I'm going to soften one with them. Roll ones. That will actually hit. 1 wound. Minus 3 AP.
Alright, here we go. Feel it. No! Alright. Sergeant, try to move.
And
1 man out of shots. You just shoot your own tank with your
I could, but I'm not going to. Alright, these three can see that guy. This guy's still at range. So 3 shots into this unit. Hit. 4. 2 wounds.
Alright.
One is at -3 AP.
Here we go. Just trying to shoot my tactics. So here's the 5 up. Oh. Here's the 4. Right. So who wants to go? Which one of you wants to pay tribute for the check? Plasma cannon has survived.
Alright, so then you've got 2 round tests.
Alright, so here we go.
What's
Actually,
you got one guy here.
that one's not even worth rolling. That one I lost 4, so it's worth rolling. So 4 plus 2 is 6. He is good. The reason I didn't roll on this one is Oblivion Leadership is 7. I only lost 1 dude, so nobody was unfair.
Yep. Alright, so then the fight phase.
Yup.
Gonna swing at your Hellblasters.
Right. Let's see what you got.
Not much else to do. Of course I get a 1.
Alright, we're gonna get a wound in here.
Strength 7, yeah. -3 AP.
Here we go. 4 up and we'll save. You can do it.
Fast.
You did it. Alright, so sergeants and 5 dudes back. Rerolling the fails. Which is good because I failed overtime. Alright. And now we're going to be wounding all my halves. We got 3.
3. Failed 1.
It's down to 1. Alright, so I think you've done.
Yeah, I've done.
Kind of objectives you secure here.
I got 2 points for that one, and then another point because I already had it, so that's 3.
So you had the objective to secure it and the one to hold it for 2 turns.
Then I got Master of the Warp for 2 points, so 5 this turn. You did not fail any morale tests, and I did entirely kill a unit during the shooting phase, so I only got 5 points.
Alright. So what does that put you?
11.
We are currently tied. So let's take the DRE dice. Let's see if we get turn 5 and then it's Alright, so going into Dark Angel's turn 6, we are looking at still holding on to Kingslayer and Defend Objective 2, which I will potentially get this turn if I have put dudes on top of it. Kill that guy because I've got Objective Security on it. To generate up to our 6 objectives in the turn. The first one, we've got Secure 4. Not getting that one. No Forgiveness, which is score victory point for destroying an enemy unit that was controlling objective marker at the start of the turn. That's the likely culprit. Hold the line. If I have 3 of my units and none of my enemies wholly within my objective or my opponent zone, doable. Or you want to use substance as the 12-incher. So we will know. I will have to move Azrael, Librarian, likely, and those scouts back here, or perhaps the and for our last objective, Witch Hunt. So if I kill a Psyker, I gain a point. Right there. So we are tied currently. Just take a big swing again. Let's see what. Alright, so starting with movement, first thing we're going to do, I'm going to do this in the correct order, is we're going to fall out of combat with the Hellblasters. Howard. Yes. Alright. And as we had discussed with the objectives, getting these wholly in my side is kind of the point here, which that guy I don't think is going to do. Nope, we need some down, so we'll slide those that direction. Alright. We're going to go ahead and use my last 2 command points to use Intractable again and see if I get one of my points back.
It's 2 points.
It is 2. I do not, so I'm out of command points for the rest of the game. But
took you long enough.
We'll still get to shoot. Let's go ahead and move Azrael. Whoop. Librarian. Whoop. And our scouts, which are going to advance. So let's go ahead and get the advance roll out of the way.
1.
Ooh. Ooh. So that is 6, 7. So it's going to be not quite. Alright. We're going to drop this guy down. Actually, we're going to go ahead and advance this guy as well. 3. Okay, so that'll put him back within range of the objective, so I'll be holding it, which is what we want. And the guy that's wounded over there. This lone tactical marine. What do you want to do? I think he's just going to remain stationary.
Okay.
Armor shot protect him.
What about your tanks?
They will also stay stationary.
Okay.
So not much of a reason. So let's go ahead and go to the psychic phase. We're going to attempt to manifest smite.
Okay.
Here we go. I got a 6, which
Should be with
does go off. Nope, that is 24 to my edge. So he's just out of 24. So I did get smite off. Actually, even on a 1.
Yeah,
does he have anything?
I'm assuming you're going to kill him.
Okay.
No, he does not.
So he goes down. Alright, and that's actually really huge for me. Because now the nearest visible unit, I think it might be him. That's 24. Ooh, no, it is that thing. So we're going to try and clear out his vehicle first. My Space Marine Sergeant over there is going to go ahead and rapid fire overcharge into his vehicle. He has not moved, so he does get to reroll 1s. They both hit. What's the toughness on that guy? 7. So one of them will wound,
okay. And
it will be minus 3 AP and 2 damage.
Nope. So he's down to 2 wounds.
All right. We're going to go ahead and, just for the hell of it, we're going to go ahead and overcharge the Rhino there that's in rapid fire range of that guy. This is not good because if I roll 1s, it dies, but of course, there's bolt. All the shots will be going into him if he doesn't die. He will die.
Got a 1.
So did get a 1.
And 1, 1, 3.
So got a wound on it.
Okay. Well, what is it, minus?
Minus 3 AP.
Okay, so 6. Not a 6. Another, wait, how many wounds? 2. Okay, so 1 is going to go through. The other does not. He is still alive. Okay.
And before he dies, Storm Bolters.
Well, I thought he died as soon as the shot.
I think this is all declared simultaneous.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he gets all the shots. Someone on YouTube, if we screwed up, let me know. So let's hit. 5 wounds. No wounds. Alright, see if he explodes. He does not.
Bye-bye.
Alright. So we're going to fire with the repulsor with his remaining might into your tank there. So let's grab some dice. Alright, so we're going to start with the assault cannons. So there's 12 for the big one, 6 for the small one. Other than the range, same profile, so here we go. 1s and 2s will come out, and that is a lot of 1s and 2s. That was horrendous. Ooh.
Welcome to Batrep Designs, where we move the terrain, we also build.
Alright, so 5s and 6s will wound, and that's AP minus 1. So 2 wounds.
Made them both.
Okay. The Storm Bolters will fire out. So let's, can you see if, actually, I'll check. Let's see if he's in rapid fire range. Tell me if that is 12 inches. It ought to be.
Yes.
Alright, so he's in rapid fire range. So we're going to be firing 12 shots instead of 6. Here we go. That was a much better roll. 5 6s to wound.
That was not so good.
2, 3. So 3, no AP.
We're good.
And it's Heavy Bolter. Oh boy. This will be wounded on 5s. We got 2, AP minus 1.
Made 1, lost 1. How many wounds to do?
1.
Nope. He is down to. Nope, he is dead.
Aha!
See if he blows up. not.
All right. That needed to happen, and on the last shot over there, that needed to happen so that his nearest model will be this row here.
See if he, well, he's a character too, so I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this one's going to be closer. That is about 18, and no, I'm not even touching you yet, I don't think. Yeah, so this guy over here is going to be closer, and we're going to shoot everything by him. How many wounds does this guy have?
I would ask me that. It's like 2, 3. 4 wounds. Does have 4 up invulnerable save.
Alright, so his Cypher over here has a 4 up invuln save and 4 wounds. I hate to do it, but our Hellblasters are going to overcharge here.
He doesn't hate it.
Yeah. So we're going to have 6 shots. Re-rolling the fails from Azzy. So no ones, unfortunately. These should be wounding on 2s. This is strength 8, toughness 3. Alright, so that is 4, AP minus 4, so
Lost 1, what's the damage?
it is
2 damage, so we're still alive.
Alright. Azrael is going to shoot over at him. He's going to fire both profiles, so -1 to hit. Here's his plasma. That hits. Here's his bolt gun. Rerolling the fail. So these hit. This will wound on 3s. And this will wound on 3s as well. So I think, no, strength 4 to toughness 3. So alright, so this one is an invuln save. This one, I believe, is AP minus 1.
Well, while it looks at it, invuln save, which I failed. What's the damage on that one?
1.
Okay, what's the other one?
It is AP minus 1 and 2 damage for the bolt.
So the invuln save, which I also failed.
Alright.
So he dies.
Okay, so that barely happened. The last shot on 2 different units took them out. So I took out his Fire Prism, took out his Warlock. Really?
Yeah, Spirit's here.
Spirit's here. Kind of like the Warlock. But that helped me out pretty well. So I destroyed an enemy unit that was controlling objective marker. He was on 4. I'm not going to get objective 4. I'm going to get defend objective 2. So that is 2 victory points. I did not get Kingslayer because his Warlord's still alive. I did not get Hold the Line because it says completely within, and my scouts botched their roll for advancing, and my Hellblasters couldn't quite get across the mark. And I do get 1 point for Witch Hunter because I destroyed the Psyker. So that's going to put me up 1, 2, 3. It's going to put me up to 15. And we're going to see what Bob can do with his remaining couple of models next turn, and see if he can, get ahead or maybe get a tie.
Alright, so this round I pulled Big Game Hunter. Not going to happen. I can't kill anything with more than 10 wounds in this round. Defend objective 1. Probably also not going to happen. Sitting on it, don't expect the game to go down. I will score defend objective 3 this round, which will give me 2 points. I still hold no prisoners and also pull blood and guts. So I could score 4 points for killing 1 model in the fight phase. Then I got Strands of Fate. Roll d6 when this is generated. Objective 6, which is somewhere over there. So no go on that one. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got one group of guys that ain't gonna move at all. One guy probably is gonna move, and he can't do anything. So unless I can score 4 points in this turn, it's gonna be very, very difficult for the Eldar to do anything else. So let's see what we got going on. The question becomes, do I want to kill him?
One's in cover.
Well, this is a fight phase.
Fair enough.
Can't do anything. Fly over here, staying outside of an inch of you. That's my movement phase because he can't move. So let's see what we got going on here. Fairly certain. He's not. So the one ranger that's within 36 inches of that guy is going to shoot at him. It hits.
Here comes the wound.
That's how that works. We all saw this coming. He's going to assault here.
We're going to overwatch. We're going to shoot the combi, just because. So, and we're going to overcharge. So overcharging the plasma. We can reroll from being stationed. Okay. I did get a hit and a fail. It does win.
For a pinball save, which is made.
Passes. And the 2 bolter rounds. 1 hits. Hit wounds. No AP. I'm going to assume you have at least a 3.
It's not a 4. It's a 3. Of course.
So my bolter wounded him. But here's the kicker, folks, and this is the reason why I overcharged. I rolled a 1, 2 hits, which slays my Marine. He died trying to defend himself from the assault and overwatch. And because he died, he did not get assaulted in the fight phase. No victories.
Alright, would you like me to roll to see if the game ends?
Yes, go for it. Alright folks, so we did roll to see if the game continues. It did, but we've agreed to call it. Bob had a really close chance of winning the game last turn if the game ended, and if I hadn't have exploded myself on Overwatch. It's a tactic I kind of felt bad about, this little Eldar trickery I did. So I did the plasma gun overcharge on the Overwatch. And I played it, I think, 99% right. He did not move, he was stationary, so I rerolled, failed to hits. Actually, it might have been only once. I might have screwed that up. But regardless, he did reroll into a 1 again and killed himself subsequently, which meant that his Altark, is that what it is? Yeah. His Altark was not able to charge, and he needed to kill a model in the fight phase, which he would have been able to do. So during the last turn, we weren't quite sure if where that would fall with the Overwatch and the fight phase, but we did look it up. When he declared the charge and did the Overwatch, that happens first, and the fight phase happens once he gets into combat. So that was 2 different things. I had a whole lot of fun. Hopefully you did.
Did enjoy the game.
I think it might have looked like it was tipping in one-sided, but Bob did not give up, and it would have been a really big upset if the cards had fell in his favor last turn and he had actually gotten those objectives. It would have went from, I think we ended 13-16 because of line breaker. It would have been 17-16, 1-point game, and it would have had 6 models in the table. So despite the carnage that was there, I'm really happy with how close the game was. So that was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching. If we got some rules wrong, which I'm sure I did, or we did, make sure you let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this, please hit subscribe and ding that little bell somewhere here so that you get updates when things come out. And if you are at all interested in the train that was on here, make sure to check out deathradesigns.com. Anything you do there helps support the videos. So if you want to see more, that'll help us produce more. As we wrap this up, we're going to film an after-action report, so look for that video if you want to hear us kind of discuss what happened here. But in the meantime, I'm going to shake hands at the game. Thank you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Happy wargaming.